Hey guys, I'm gonna always do a little sound check. Let me check. Okay, we're waiting for that sound to come on in. All right. I think we're good. Let me see. Yes, we are live. We are here. Guys, look, today is what, Thursday, April the 23rd, 2020. Man, we said 2020 was going to be clear and perfect vision. And guys, let me tell you, this has been an interesting 2020. Before I jump into everything, my name is Jean Marlo Davis. I am your wealth creator. Welcome to the Jean Marlo Davis Show. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is all about information, inspiration to impact the nation. It's about you having total prosperity. That's mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, and relationship wise. We're going to bring you the facts, not the opinions. We're going to bring you facts, guys. And so, the Jean Marlo Davis Show, we touch any of those things in the total prosperity pie. And today, we're going to talk about what's been on my heart. And we're going to give you guys 30 seconds. Go ahead, guys, and share. Let people know that the Jean Marlo Davis Show is on. I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank everybody for your questions, for emailing us, for texting us. Those who have signed up for our 21-day accelerated program, guys, thank you for that. I look forward to working with you over the next 21 days. And for those who don't know anything about that, you can definitely go to the luckfirmllc.com, the luckfirmllc.com for the 21-day accelerated program. We have quite a few people who say, you know what? I need some information. I need some knowledge to help me to go to the next level, to brand myself, to market my business, to grow my business. If you can make 10K in 1 week, what's my problem? Let me tell you, we're going to help you. So congratulations to everybody who's done that. Guys, the Jean Marlo Davis Show, we are here. Let's just dive right into it, shall we? Go ahead and start sharing right quick. I got to take a sip of this. Mm. So, for those who are in the back of the class, and maybe you didn't hear, our governor, what's his name? Brian Kemp, has decided to open Georgia on Friday. I talk about that a little bit more. Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee is to reopen or open Friday, non-essential business. Here in Georgia is Governor Brian Kemp. Now, 3 weeks ago, he was saying that a lot of people are asymptomatic. They could have the coronavirus, COVID-19, and infect other people, and they not even know, right? Now he is saying we are going to reopen, and we're going to open Friday, guys. We're going to open at the beauty shops, the barber shops, the nail shops, the gyms. Um, hmm, the gyms, the massage parlors. Well, you will not see me there. You will not see me there, and I hope to God you're not there as well. And I'm going to talk about how will we guarantee the business owners who open, how will they guarantee that everybody's going to be okay that come in that establishment? How can you enforce social distancing in the gym, at the beauty shop, at the nail shop, um, getting a massage? How can you enforce that? I mean, I'm just, it just really threw me back. I was talking to friends and family and people that I'm close to, and people hitting me up. You okay? Y'all good there? What's going on with y'all governor? Well, I'm not into politics or politics, but I am into common sense. And common sense says to me, if 3 weeks ago you was talking about people are asymptomatic or whatever the word is. I think it's systematic, symptomatic, whatever it is, symptom. You're saying that they may have it and not know it and be spreading it. And now you're going to say it's all clear to open up. Now, this thing goes many, many levels because I am a businesswoman. I walked away from corporate America over 19 years ago. I haven't worked a job in 19 years. Have been able to work at home, build an empire from the comforts of my own home, from my sofa, roll out of bed, right to the office if I wanted to. And one thing, we're going to get into a lot of this information, guys, because we're about helping people. And we're going to talk about what we have learned during this time, because you should have learned a lot of things. And some things I'm going to reserve for an offline conversation, and we can talk about when we're going to have that conversation. But you got people who own businesses that have been affected by businesses, by this COVID-19 and not being able to pay their employees, sending their employees home because of this, and waiting for a stimulus check. Lo and behold, Ruth Chris get over $20 million? While you got Ma and Pa over here struggling and not have a stimulus check and can barely pay themselves and their family members and people who are working for them, where you got Ruth Chris. I want to Google it. I don't have time for how much did they make last year. Somebody told me something. I want to say they said over 40 million or something like that. I don't even know. I have to look it up another time. But I think I heard they said they sent the stimulus money back. Now, I think I heard that. If I'm wrong, I will stand corrected. Someone to drop it down there and let me know. But you got people who have small businesses, that the barbers, the beauticians, the nail tech, gyms. Let me tell you something. My gym, I attend Planet Fitness. They sent an email out to us today, and they said, riddle me this, Batman. That's just me talking crap. But we will not be opening. We care about you. We already froze all payments coming out, the monthly payments coming out. They said membership fees, we already froze that. You don't have to worry about that, but we will not be opening. That's Planet Fitness. That's where I work out. They let us know right away. You can miss me with it. I will not be opening those doors, Bruce, on Friday. They let us know. They sent an email out. Guys, go ahead and like this video, share, subscribe. You're listening to the Jean Marlo Davis Show every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, and it's all about information, inspiration to impact the nation, about having total prosperity. And today we're talking about Georgia opening, South Carolina, Tennessee. They're opening for non-essential business. How will this affect us? Will you be out there? Will you go get your hair done, your nails done? Will we catch you in the movie theater watching the blockbuster hit? Or will you become a blockbuster hit, which we call 6 Feet Under? Okay, so you have something you want to share with me, Bruce? Bruce B, he's the fact check. I think he's going to check. Let me see what this is. Hold on. Okay, in 2019, and now who is this? Ruth Chris? Okay, Ruth Chris, you can talk, babe. You're part of. They can hear you. Bruce don't be want to say nothing. You can talk.
No.
In 2019, the revenue of the full service restaurant chain amounted to approximately $468 million. We're talking about Ruth Chris. And they received a the government stimulus of $20 million, while that barber shop, that beauty shop, that nail salon, these other non-essential businesses did not receive anything. And now they're opening up on Friday. And this is what I believe. I believe it's to circumvent even trying to give a stimulus, right? Not receiving a stimulus. And so basically, if I don't have to give you a stimulus, I can force you to open. You won't get a stimulus. And I can say, well, you know what? we are technically, I've opened it. I've allowed this business to open. So really, you're not entitled to unemployment because you do understand that the unemployment department, whatever you want to call it, Georgia Department of Labor, you do understand that they allow business owners like nail techs, they call them gigs. That's what they called it. Gigs. You can talk back to me, Bruce. They called it gigs. And so basically, they did allow them to file for unemployment, but they did not file for unemployment or they didn't receive it because guess what? Wow, we're opening on Friday.
Mm. So that means the gig is up.
The gig is up. The gig is up. So you having, like I said, this is, I might sound like I'm all over the place right now because my mind is all over the place. It really is, Bruce. Just to tell you the truth, I don't even know, I don't even know how to slice and dice this one right here. I prayed and asked God to definitely help me to speak to the people today because my mind is all over the place because I, for the life of me, can't figure out. And Trump said, hell no, I didn't say nothing about that. Trump started doing the moonwalk. Like President 45 said, no, I didn't, what? I didn't tell him. He's an idiot. I didn't tell him to open up. Mm-hmm. That was hilarious. But I'm looking at, as a business owner, and this is your livelihood, and you're trying to figure out, I saw someone said, now listen to this, someone who owned a beauty shop, I was on social media, and basically I saw someone said they was going to do temperature checks. This is somebody with a beauty shop. Before you come in, they're going to check your temperature. We don't went doctor in the beauty shop. Well, the barber shop used to be where it was like medical. I read about the history about the barber shop now. Mm-hmm. They used to draw blood, do certain things. I read the barber shops. They really is a medical type of place. If you go do, that's why they wore the doctor's coat. You need to look up barber shops, what they really did back in the day. They did more than just cut hair. I can understand the barber shop, but they're saying beauty shops. There's one lady I was reading. She said, how can we protect our clients? We can check for the temperature, space them 6 feet apart, only let so many other people in the beauty shop, sterilize the equipment, this, that, and the other. But here's the thing. Let's not even say that anybody in the beauty shop have anything. What about the person fixing your hair? They need to be taking temperature too, shouldn't they? Mm-hmm. What about them? They all, it's quite intimate. Somebody's over you. They're washing your hair. You're into, your hands all in your scalp, scratching, Jesus. And I was thinking about this. My nerves kind of got bad about it. Did you put the other stuff shared on other places? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and do that for me right quick. Oh, okay. So basically, my nerves got kind of bad because I was like, oh my God, I can't even imagine being in a beauty shop or even getting your nails done. Now, my husband said a joke. He said that's probably the safest place you could be is get your nails done. All them chemicals, COVID-19 don't want to exist. But that was up in there with all them fumes because when you go in there, they already have masks on. They already have gloves on, things of that nature, but we're joking though. But seriously, I can understand being a business owner, me being a business owner. I'm going to tell you what I did to protect myself and what I was taught years ago in just a minute and what I've learned and what we learned doing this time and what we got to do going forward. I'll talk about that in just a minute. But when you think about these families who own these little small businesses, employees, the middle class, the poor, they're all being affected by this, okay? The same thing that happened in 2008 is happening now. We're taking the money. They're doing an economic stimulus, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, depending on married, single, head of household, children, whatever. And what you do, you take that money, put it back into the economy, put money into the stock markets, mutual funds, bonds, CDs. Only guys to still benefit the wealthy. The poor and the middle class do not benefit from this economic stimulus. How in the heck can you live off of $1,200? I don't forget who said that. Idiot said that people can live off $1,200 for 10 weeks.
No.
When you see me do like this, I'm looking at Bruce, okay? For 10 weeks. Where in the hell is he living? And where is he getting his facts from? Somebody need to fact check that, because I was just like, how in the world can someone live off that? And so we're saying now they're opening up Friday, the gyms, the beauty shops, the nail salons, the non-essentials. In my mind,
all the things that touch people.
Everything that touch people that you got to put your hands on. Okay. Common sense tell me in a matter of weeks, and maybe a week, you're going to have a spike that the coronavirus or COVID-19 cases are going to go up. You understand what I'm saying? And then in turn, I've been reading, it'll go down. When this happened, this spike 2 weeks or whatever, it'll go down. We don't know how many people be gone from that. Then they're talking about, oh, well, there look like in the summer, there's going to be a wave too. And all this, in the wintertime, there's going to be a wave too, and all these different things. What are we doing to protect the people, damn it? That's what I want to know. What are we doing to protect the people? What are we doing to really help? And I feel like it's all about money, money, money. The government is not looking after you. You got to get this in your head. They're not looking after you. Your governors are not looking after you. I could say Mayor Keisha, what's her name?
Keisha Lance Bottoms.
Keisha Lance Bottoms. What's up, Keisha? She said she don't agree with this. See, she got some common sense. So hands up go to Keisha. Thank you, Keisha. I appreciate you, Mayor. So my thing is, what is government saying we want to open it up? Yes, we do want to open it up. People are sick and tired. Let's just put it out there on the table. People are sick and tired of sitting at home. You got people running to beaches, overcrowding beaches, overcrowding parks. We see it. They some people even holding up signs like it's my right to die or get sick. Stuff like that, because we understand people are sick and tired of social distancing. People are fine. We're sick and tired of Zoom meetings. I don't want to see another Zoom meeting myself. Unless we talk about some business, but people are sick and tired of that. We are interdependent. We want to touch one another, want to see one another. I understand that because I'm a business and I serve people, right? But with all that being said, guys, we got to be smart. We can't jump the gun just yet. I was thinking they was going to say we're going to open up maybe first week in June or something. They're talking about tomorrow. And I'm like, oh my God, you will not catch me out there. And guys, if you see this, whether it's live or replay or whatever, I want to get your thoughts. Go ahead and leave a comment below. I want to see what you're thinking about. Do you think that Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, do you think they're doing this too fast, jumping out here too fast? What's your thoughts? Because I've been talking to different business owners. I've been talking to people who work jobs, and a lot of people are saying, I'm staying home. And if my job called for me to come in, I'm staying at home. And who are you to deny someone unemployment because they feel that their life is in jeopardy? I'm not going to go somewhere. Look, I need to go to the dentist, okay? I'm having a little dental pain, and I need to go to the dentist. And they talking about, I'm calling in on the 800 number, talking about emergency, call in. I call in. They telling me, hey, look, you need to go to this location. I said, excuse me? Squeeze me? What? Go in? Did you say? I'm like, wait a minute. let me make sure. Did you say go into somewhere? And the lady said, yes, ma'am. You got to go into. I said, thank you very much. And let me recall what Grandma said. Do for swollen gum or whatever. Let me do that and let me work on that. Let me go into thyself because I'm not going into anything premature
until they get cleaned up.
Till it get cleaned up. Let me take a sip of coffee on that one. So why would you even fire someone? Because I'm thinking about this, and you know what came. Me and Bruce was talking. What came to me, Bruce, was in the movie Contagion. We're talking about movie theaters. Movie theaters are about to open up, guys. Now check this out. In the movie Contagion, I want you to go watch. It's on Netflix. They got it on Netflix. I think it's on Prime too. In the movie Contagion or Outbreak. That's what it was. It wasn't Contagion. Outbreak. It's on Netflix. In the movie Outbreak, it's one of my favorite movies because it's got my boy in there. What's his name? Both of the Cuba Gooding Jr. What's the guy always play the president? What's his name? Morgan Freeman in there. It got some good people in there, right? And in the movie, you see one guy, he's infected. And he's coughing in the movie theater. And you see the little germs and the droplets. Particulates going in the air and lands into these people's mouth. Now you see all these people coming in to the movie, from the movie theater to the hospitals. Hospitals are already overrun. I have friends that are in the medical field. My brother's in the medical field. And they're saying it's about having common sense. It's about washing your hands. Yes. It's about making sure you take care of yourself and not exposing yourself to high numbers of people in this time. It's about having common sense. And I know common sense is not always common. And then you do have some people who say, well, you know what? They got to open someday. You're absolutely right. They got to open someday, but not today, not tomorrow. So I talked to my kids. And I talked to them and I told them, listen, don't be foolish. Don't jump out there. Don't start going over here, going over there. Because, guys, these are all places that right now you could do your own hair. If you don't know how to cut hair, brothers, this is a good time probably to rock a bald head. Go and get your bald head on. You know what I'm saying? It's a good time, sisters, to go ahead and take care of your nails. You're wearing the fake nails. Is out. They already don't shave down your nail bed and it's uneven, it's unhealthy. Take the nails off. Let your nails breathe, honey. Let them heal. This is a good time to let that happen, right? Going to the gym. Are you serious? Why not walk around your neighborhood with a mask on? Why not work out in your home? Why not put some music on, have some weights, and do your cardio and do your weights? There's so many videos online that you can work out with. There's so many Zoom presentations that people are doing to work out. But when I think about it, it make you wonder, who really care about the American citizen, people in general? Who really care? Do the government really care? And do we have to start looking at us and looking at what really work and learning how to network, learning how to produce, learning how to create, learning how to scale up? I remember I said this on our show Monday. I told people years ago, we do business presentation. If you don't have www in front of your name and .com after your name soon, you'll be out of business. I want to jump ahead a little bit. I was going to talk about it towards the latter part of the show, but I want to ask you, what have this pandemic taught you? What has it really taught you? Has it taught you that, for me, let me just tell you what it has taught me. And if you want to leave a comment below, go ahead and do so. You can. I'm checking it every once in a while. But what it's taught me, guys, is that, number one, we don't need all the stuff that we thought we need. Number two, we spend way too much money. Because if you look at your account and you do have some form of business or some way of making money, or you're getting a paycheck coming in, or you're working at home, and you're not really able to spend it, you might see a little bit more money in there. You're like, wow, that tells you you're doing a lot of excess spending. Number 3, business as usual is no longer there. We're no longer doing business as usual. We've been coming up with ways of how creative ways to do business. Restaurants have been doing curbside, have been doing what the Uber Eats and these other places. What's the other thing called? Instacart, Grubhub. They've been figuring out a way. DoorDash. They've been figuring out a way to still, get food. I got something from this restaurant, a high-end restaurant, that's saying put your Mother Day meal in today. Put it in. Put your order in today. Still have your Mother's Day meal. Your anniversary coming up. They sent me an email. We'll see your anniversary coming up. We can cater a meal for you. They're figuring out ways to do it. So it has taught us that we can do things that we didn't think we could do before. We don't have to always go running out the door, up the highways and byways and things of that nature. We can be here with the people who love us, our family members. Be able to, like I was talking to my friend today, Sean. What's up, Sean? You better be watching, man. I was talking to my friend Sean, and we was talking about, it's really taught us that a lot of the stuff we've been doing is a bunch of nonsense. Just running, working ourselves to death, working ourselves to oblivion for what? Now you're forced to be in the house. You're forced to be there with the children, with the grandchildren, with the husband, with the wife. You're forced to be able to look at your relationships and see, is this the person I really want to spend the rest of my life? Because, when you got a lot of work going on, Bruce, you know what I'm saying? You can distort the facts because you're running here, running there, running here, running there. But when you're there face to face every day, locked in the cage, in the house with your family members, you're able to really see what really matters. Am I where I truly want to be? When I think about what this has taught me, I would think that if a government really care about the people, that they would have testing sites in each county. Testing sites in various counties, like we have so many counties, to test for people to be able to see if they have it. They will have something set up for precautions. What to do if you test positive. How you can, be at home, social distancing or quarantine yourself. What you need to be doing in that time. Because quarantine, staying in a room, that's all you do, stay in a room from everybody. What can I be drinking? What can I be taking? What do I need to be doing if you test positive for COVID-19? I would think if a government cares about you, a government would be making sure that they can ensure that mom and pop, that little small business, that they're able to get a stimulus check. The SBA would make sure that the right businesses get the forgivable loan and be able to get money so they can thrive and be able to take care of their bills until we can get to some form of normalcy. But no, Ruth Chris get 20 million. I don't even understand that when they made over 400 something million in last year alone.
Just say $500 million.
Thank you, Bruce. Just $500 million. If a government cares about you, they would be telling you to stay your behind at home. Stay at home. Don't go out. Stick with your natural routine that you have. How you go, when you go to your grocery store, do this and that. But to really be going out to the movie theaters, going to the gym where you're sweating, dripping. People don't even wash the machines off. People are huffing and puffing, sweat dripping everywhere. You just said that the little, you got to be careful with the sweat and the what's the thing they said? Goodness, my mind done messed up. God dang. You got to be careful with the sweat, the spit, the droplets. That's the particulates. But you're going to say, yeah, the gym can open. Who's going up in there? So my thing is, what are you learning from this? You should learn that the government is supposed to be for the people, by the people. And I can tell you right now, this government is not for the people, it's not by the people. It's thinking about money, money, money by the pound. That's what it's thinking about. I don't want to give you a stimulus check. I don't want to give you this and that. So why don't I just allow the chips to fall where they may? This is the way I see it. Just go back to work. If we have some people die, so what? We're going to deal with the fallout. We're going to deal with this and that. We need to go ahead and jumpstart the economy anyway. Let's just, by golly gee, let's just go ahead and start doing it right now. Let's just see what happened. Who lives like that? Who lives? That's just like saying a fertile woman get with a fertile man and we don't want no kids. We don't use no protection, but we go at it. Let's just see what happens. Who does that? And 9 months later, surprise! So my thing is, who wants to go out with what's going on? You see that. You heard that in the background. Let me turn this down. You see that. You hear what they're saying, how aggressive this thing is, and how if your immune system is compromised, how it's just coming in like that. And you're telling people to go out here and go back to the gyms. You know what? I would think, you remember that song, You're So Vain. You probably think this song is about you, don't you? Don't you? That's some vain shit right there. Excuse my language, ladies and gentlemen. To go out there is for you to go get your hair done, your nails done, your pedicure, all that over your life? Are you serious? There's so many different things you can do to beautify yourself. It's so many different things that you can do, guys. Not to jump out there. I do what I can do because I got to for you. You understand? I got my little stuff in the house. Ben had it though. Ben had it, right? And I do what I got to do. But you won't catch me in somebody's chair and them breathing down upon me. You won't know. No. And I'm making jokes and stuff, and hopefully I'm not making light of it. But I've just been talking to a lot of people, and I thank y'all who care about us and who people have called me. Babe, they're actually calling me, texting me, emailing me, Jean, don't you get out there. And I will hope people would think that I have the common sense and the fortitude to stay my behind in the house, that I'm not going to go do that. And so we're talking about, guys who just joined us, you're listening to the Jean Marlo Davis Show every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talk about information and inspiration to impact the nation. We're talking about total prosperity. So we cover the gamut: mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, and relationship. And right now we're talking about Georgia opening up, Tennessee, what else? South Carolina, opening up non-essential businesses. That's the beauty shops, the barber shop, the nail shop, the salon, the massage parlor, the movie theater opening up. Some are open on Friday, some is opening on Monday. And why are you
stay in the house for what?
I know, stay in the house for what? And we know people are sick and tired of being in the house because we're seeing it. We're seeing on social media where you see people who are going to the beaches. I just seen something where this lady got upset because a police officer arrested the lady because they had to shut down the park, and there's a whole bunch of people in Idaho. They're just out there chilling like kumbaya, my lord. You know what I'm saying? They're just out there with the kids, not even thinking. Like, I don't think people are really taking this seriously. And a lot of people don't have facts about it. It is a hidden giant. It is a silent killer. It is a deadly, invisible killer that's out here raging. There is no cure, ladies and gentlemen. There is no cure. They barely got testing sites. What else do we know? There's no vaccine, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know when they're talking about it could be a vaccine a year, and that's another story right there because vaccine for what? No, we ain't talking about that. At this point, it take them a year to get something. Come on, we all got the antibodies. Come on, that's come on, that's just common sense. That's science. And so my thing is with this happening, we've been talking about it, and I just want to say from the Davis's household to yours, please, guys, please don't jump out there. Don't jump out there and go. They got look the drugstore ladies. They got Lee press these little nails back in the day. They used to have it when we couldn't afford to go get our nails done. Bruce, they had those little press-on nails. They're so cute. You just press them suckers on. They'll last about 10 days. Nobody knows, but it keep your little hand. If you gotta have some nails, do that, guys. Go back to rodding your hair with having little curls or whatever you gotta do, but don't go out here because you want to look cute. Because I know a place that they'll do your hair, they'll do your nails, you get to get dressed up, honey, and it's called the funeral home. Okay, they do your hair and your nails and all that stuff, makeup, the whole nine. But you won't be able to tell that they did it because you'll be gone. And so we want to be careful. I mean, I'm on my husband because when my husband come home, I be like, baby, it's like the CDC up in here. Come in, take this off. This goes into the wash. He goes into the shower. This, that, and the other. We got to make sure, man. And we don't know how long this is going to be. We don't know how long we're going to go through this. We just don't know. I know. Listen, we're coming up on our 5th wedding anniversary, May the 30th. And we're not looking to get on no flights or anything for that. We're already planning on being here, having a private chef, doing something romantic here. Right, honey?
That's right.
No, we're not. I'm like, I don't think, and I'm not a scientist. Not yet, anyway. You'll catch that before the broadcast. And I'm not a scientist, but what I know is that if you introduce, and I don't even want to tell you about this other governor of Las Vegas, mayor, she was, oh my God, she was crazy. She was talking about, you need a control group, see? You got to have this group, and let us be the placebo. Let us be the placebo, and let us see. We need to open up Vegas. That's what she said. We need to open up Vegas. Let us see what happened. Let us be the risking people's lives for what? For the almighty dollar. I was watching that, and I was like, I can't even understand how these people got elected. I do understand because you know what? We're not going there and voting the right people in. Somebody can say, Gene, it's being tampered with. Guys, a lot of times it's not. A lot of times we're not voting. A lot of times we're not showing up when we need to show up. And so we're dealing with people who are clearly incapable of handling something like this. You understand what I'm saying? That you would give the people, look like if you care about the people, you would put out there, here, this is what you need to do. Your doctor that's built into your body is the immune system. Boost up your immune system. Here are the following things that can boost up your immune system. Eat healthy food. Eat more green food. Stay away from a bunch of fried food. Make sure you exercise. Make sure you hydrate. Make sure you do certain things. Look like that would be scrolling on the news. Besides, oh, what's up, Vincent? Besides just sitting up here telling them it's going to be a second wave, scaring the hell out of everybody. And then on top of it, we're just going to go ahead and open up and whatever happens, happens. Don't that sound like some third grade stuff?
Yeah.
Well, whatever happens, happen. We just have to roll with it.
Or they don't care.
Now you heard what Bruce said, or they don't care. And that's the question that me and my girlfriend was talking about today. Was like, really was theoretically, because we already know the answer, right? That they don't care. They don't care. It's all about, you are a number. Your number is so social. You're a number. Not even looking at it's something. I was watching this I don't know, it's dealing with the police, but what her background is. She was saying if you ever get kidnapped or taken, she said the thing that you can do that a lot of times, a lot of people who kidnap or do criminal things, they look at you as just nobody of any value. But the minute you start dropping, hi, my name is this, or I'm this, and I have a child named this, and I did it, you start talking about yourself, and I like this, and I like that, and I'm a school teacher, and I do this and that. Now they looking at you as a person. Now they don't just have an unknown, and a lot of times, they will let you go because they don't want to take they don't want to take somebody known. They want an unknown. So psychologically in their head, they can do the crap that they're going to do. Well, how can you psychologically in your head look at people as a number and not even look at them as who they are? Mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, uncles, grandmas, grandfathers, people that deserve to live the pursuit of happiness, and allow people to go out here and harm themselves, put themselves in harm's way. I don't want to get too emotional because it's I had to kind of psych myself up to even talk about this today. I really did, because I was like, Bruce, I don't even know how I'm gonna get through this show, because for the life of me, I can't even fathom it. That's just like me telling my daughter, hey Jada, mommy needs you to go to the store. But on the way to the store, there's a rapist out there. There's somebody out there that are kidnapping people. There's someone out there that's stealing people. And you may or may not encounter it, but I need you to go to the store and get that bread. Now, there's a chance that she may not make it, but she may make it, and there's a high chance that one of the three gonna get her, right? One of the three. That's why I feel like, hey guys, listen, we need the economy to thrive. Yes, there's a deadly virus out there called COVID-19. Yeah, we know. And we know that a bunch of people get together, the numbers will go up. Yeah, we know. But we want you to get back to business as usual. Just go ahead. Just carry on. Carry on. And then the numbers go up. And here we are, locked down even more. Because now it's justifiable to even lock you down even more. And nothing still, even where we are right now, nothing will go back to the way it was. Nothing will. I've never in my life seen a time where children can't even go to school for a whole year. Like this 2020 shut down for the babies. 2020 shut down. People not graduating, you know? That's Big D. That's Daryl. People I'm at to let my son know. Let me let him know, guys, that we are in the middle of the show. Yeah. Hold on one second. My son. Hold 1 second, guys. When it comes to my babies, I gotta talk to him. Give me 1 second. Yeah, that's what he's letting me know, that they just made it. Okay, so basically, I thank you. Thank you guys. I have to, when it comes to the children, everything, I shut down everything because that's what's important to us. It's our family. So as I was saying, to hear all this, it took me a lot to even try to talk about it. I was trying to figure it out. I watched The View. I watched the CNN. I watched different people, and they're talking about it, and then they're talking about, hey, look, is there a way that we can block Georgia people from Tennessee and South Carolina from coming to our states, because we don't want the crap. If they go out there, we don't want them coming here. We don't want them, just stuff like that. And I don't even say what Whoopi Goldberg said, who we should have voted in or what have you. But, it just really hurts me because it makes it seem like we're ignorant. We're not the ones ignorant. We're not the ones that's over the state of Georgia here. But one thing I can definitely say from my friends, my colleagues, everybody have said, we're not going out there. We're not going to, you can miss me with it. We're not going to no movie theater. We're not going to go get our hair done, nails done. We're not doing any of that. We love ourselves. We love our family. We love our kids. We want to protect our family members. We're not that vain. We're just not that vain to go out here and try to do this stuff. No. Right now, what we've learned that pretty much everything, I mean, you can buy wigs online. You can buy lashes online. You can buy nails online. You can buy a whole gym equipment online. You can do a business consultation online. You can do business online. You can grow a business online. You can market online. You can brand online. There's a lot of things now that you can do online. Hell, they're taking school online. They're educating them online. So what's the hurry of going out there? The thing that I've learned is that you have to have, first of all, understand that nothing stays the same. So you got to be a person that's able to adapt to change. That change is going to come. One thing I know for sure, change is always happening. The world is always evolving. So are people. So are things. So that's the first thing you got to know. Stop talking about how it was back in the day. You was prom queen, majorette, all that stuff. That stuff is in the past. Now you're sitting on the sofa eating Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know. And bonbons, and getting COVID fat. People say I got to lose this COVID-19 weight, stuff like that. But stop talking about the past. Let's look at what's going on. Where are we here? Where are we here? Why we can't get a stimulus for these barber shops, beauty shops, nail shops, places that these non-essential business that are, you just sat up there and put up here and said that they can get unemployment. Now you don't want to give it to them, so you're forcing them to open. That's some sly, slick kind of crap. That's why I said I didn't really want to look. This girl asking me, let me give her this. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, guys. People hitting me up like I'm trying to catch the show. I'm on, baby. You got to get me. I'm on. Yes, and we're good to go. We're on. So look, it just burns me up because I'm like, being a business owner, as I talked about this last week, not putting all your eggs in one basket, I quickly understood that I had to have www in front of my name and .com after my name. I understood that I had to have multiple streams of income. I understood that I had to be able to solve problems, that I don't have to go into a building or people don't have to come into a building to see me. That's the one thing. I've been talking to beauty shops. I've been talking to nail techs. I've been talking to barbershops. And I've been telling these people for years, coming in, doing presentations in beauty shops, in barbershops, in nail shops for years, telling them that they need a home-based business, educating them on the type of businesses they can have, showing them how they can earn money in their sleep, teaching them the bar system, business ownership, asset leveraging, royalty residual, red hot trend, teaching this stuff, piping for years. And now you get to a point where, okay, they're trying to force us to open up, and people are saying, well, Gene, folks got to make money. Yes, people do, but there's a better way to do it. Now, this is just my thought, so y'all can say what you want to say with it. What about a mobile barbershop? What about a mobile beauty shop where you service one person at a time? That's a little bit more low risk than people coming in the shop, wouldn't you say?
Sure is.
It's you get in there, come in there like the doctor. Come in there like the doctor. Make sure you covered up. Make sure they're covered up. Make sure the place is disinfected. Make sure it's a clean environment. And, I'm just thinking of creative ways. If you just got to do hair, if you just got to do nails, what about making it mobile where you just cater to one person at a time? Or if you're going to open up the shop, don't let more than one person come in at a time. You know?
So if you got a few chairs, having space.
Or if you got a few chairs, social distance, 6 feet apart. Somebody was like, but people was like asking, like, how can you protect yourself? They can still wear masks. If you want to chime in on a conversation, drop some notes down here. What do you think? How can we make it better? What are some of the things that people can do besides opening up? If you're a barber or you're a beautician or you're a nail tech, how can you even, earn money right there? Now, I have ideas on how to teach because I think everybody can teach. I feel that at this time, if you are a beautician, you are a nail tech, you are a barber, that you can teach courses online and people will pay for it. People will pay because what people go to YouTube to learn a lot of stuff. People go to YouTube to learn how to do hair, how to grow hair, how to create a potato shotgun, like Russell Brunson say. People go to YouTube to do things. So people are always looking to learn. In this, I think you got to be able to scale yourself and be able to build your business that way. And even with the movie theaters, you really don't even have to open movie theaters. What these people call AMC and Regal Cinema. You really don't have to open and not even lose not one dime if you make the movie go straight from screen to TV on demand. People gonna pay it. People will pay it.
They'll pay more.
They'll pay more, man. It's common sense. Celebrities do it all the time where they don't go to the movie theater like you. They're able to talk directly to the distributor and be able to get the movie straight to their screen. Why you can't do it for everybody else? Why you don't have to go out of business, but what you got to be is quick thinking, fast moving, right down to modern day times with what's going on today. We can make this still safe. We can still, come in, stay in, make it safe for our families, still make it entertainable for our families, protect ourselves. So by June, hopefully this thing will be damn near non-existent and we can probably go and travel and visit our family and visit our friends. But if we open up too soon, the Governor Kemp, if you're listening to me or by chance you get this video, please don't think about just the money. Think about the lives, the people that you're going to infect, that the people who are going to just go out here because they can't get a stimulus, because they're not going to get the unemployment now because you're opening up, that's got to feed their family, that single mom, that single dad, that's got to feed their family, that this is all they know. And they're going out there to try to hustle and make some money to be able to take care of their family. I know because I've been a single mom for years. But guys, there's so many things. What I want you to do is I want you to go to www.theluckfirmllc.com. Theluckfirmllc.com, because some people, you need a free consultation. She says she watching me. Okay, Miss Felicia Paul, thank you. Yes, I am. I got to. I'm live and living because she said you answering text on live TV. Yes, ma'am. That's how we keep it funky because y'all be hitting me up asking for stuff. And I got to make sure that I answer your questions because that's how the questions come in. People text me and they may not text on the show, but they'll text me and it might be related to the show, so I got to read it. But, I teach people how to scale their business, how to grow their business, how to brand themselves, how to market, how to take what they're already doing and change it. Because a lot of times people are used to doing something one way and there's multiple things that you can do. And there could be something even more that you may not have even considered that can make money. I definitely feel that it is such a bad farm to be opening up tomorrow. I pray to God that the American people, especially Georgia here, my hometown here, in Alabama, that's my hometown where I was born. I pray to God that you guys have common sense, that you don't go run out there, that you don't go to the nail shop, the hair salons, and things of that nature. And if you're listening, nail salons, barbershops, what else? Hair salons, contact me for a free 15-minute consult. A free 15-minute consult. My number is on the website that you see scrolling on the screen. Contact me. I want to show you how you can scale your business, change your business to a way that you can earn money in your sleep, just like we do. And I don't even want to I don't want to seem like I'm bragging or anything of that nature, but last week we made 10K alone from the comforts of our home. We didn't go visit nobody. Nobody came to us. They saw a product, they saw an ad, they watched the ad, they registered, they got the product, we got paid. You can do the same thing. And nobody gave me a stimulus. As a matter of fact, me and Bruce don't qualify for one. And I'm telling you right now, what I would suggest you to do is take the money that you are getting and invest in yourself. Invest in some educational program, invest in some mentorship, some coaching, invest in, if you don't know what to do, that's why it's very important to talk to someone like myself who have been off a job for 19 years, who have multiple streams of income, that consult with people from all walks of life and helping them to grow their business, to brand themselves, to scale their business, to market their business, because I understand, because I'm in the trenches with you, been in the trenches with you, but I just learned how to be a little clever mouse. The clever mouse always get out the hole. Trust me on that. So I want to ask you, do you have any questions? What time is 7:58? I'm going to end in just a few minutes. But anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns about what I just said, go ahead and drop me a text or drop me a message down below. Some people don't like to leave messages, so they'll text me. That's why I check my text, because they'll be like, okay, what about this and that and whatever. But the main thing about this, guys, is that we've been talking about, is it too soon to open up Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee? The answer is yes. What do we do in the interim? What do we do when this happens? Stay your behind at home, because if you don't, the numbers are going to swell up. We're going to see a fast incline, and we're going to have a higher death rate. And then what's going to happen is a mandatory shutdown that you may not even be able to come out your house to go grocery shopping. You may have to have martial law where they lock you down and have you to have a ration card to dictate when you go and when you come. These are the things that you got to play chess and understand how things work. We don't want to put ourselves in a worse situation than we're already in. These are lives out here. I just couldn't see myself going and going to get on the Stairmaster, babe. And I just seen somebody come off it dripping to be damned. Dripping, and they don't clean the machine good, and I clean it, and still I feel a drop of something on my hand, and not paying attention, wipe my face, and now the sweat has trickled in my eyes, and they're talking about you can get COVID in your eyes and in your nose and your mouth. And now I go home 2 days later, I'm coughing, and I'm wondering, like, what the hell? And then I'm like, okay, then I start feeling weak just because I wanted to go to the gym. Now I can't go to the gym. Now I'm weak as hell. And then I'm wondering what's going on. Then I start getting a fever, right? Then I lose all sense of smell and taste, okay? And then now I lose my appetite. And then I start feeling like I can't breathe. And then now I got to go to the emergency room, which, by the way, they're packed, which, by the way, they're running out of ventilators, which, by the way, they're saying if you're damn near dying, that's when you need to come. You get up in there, maybe they have a ventilator for you, maybe they don't, and they send you home. Send you home to do what? To die. Because your silly self went out there to the gym when you could have worked out at home. Your silly self went out there to get your hair done when you could have did it yourself. So many damn videos out on YouTube that show you how to do pin curls, any kind of curl. Even if you ain't got no hair, honey, rock your. This is the time to go natural. Go natural. Cut it short. Rock you a nice little style.
Summertime anyway.
Summertime anyway. Nobody's gonna see you. By the time we do see you, you'll be back down to ear length, hair length. Press on nails. Get them press on. You ain't got to go there. And I say it and I'm being jokingly saying stuff, but it's real, man. It's real. You know, I damn near don't even want to go to the grocery store half the time, but I know I have to replenish what's been used. And my girlfriend, she makes these masks. Babe, look, go get that mask, babe. My girlfriend make masks. She made me one. It's so cute.
It's in the washing machine.
No, mine's.
Oh,
my mask, not yours. He's trying to talk about his mask. Like, Felicia, like you only made him something. What kind of deal is that? My husband. I'm talking about my mask, honey. My girlfriend make these beautiful masks. If you got to go out here and go grocery shopping, you need one, but you can go in style. Felicia Paul, you want her information, let me know. She will make you a beautiful mask. You know, great deals on it. Only $15, but it's very, very, I'm telling you, it's got all the padding that is needed. It's very safe. You can watch it. Look at that. Oh, look at my mask. Isn't it cute? Wait a minute. Look at there, babe. Isn't that cute, babe? I don't want to mess it up with my, you know, that goes this way. She be like, Gene, you got it the wrong way.
handmade.
Handmade, man. Handmade. This is so awesome. Felicia Paul, if you want a mask, go ahead and hit me up. I can send you the link where how you can order. She make them for you, custom made, handmade. She's got all the different styles out there. I told her I want Betty Boop. She's gonna make me a Betty Boop one. You know, you need it. I mean, this is the new norm. This is what we're dealing with today. So, you know, be protected, be wise, be smart, don't be dead. We don't want to be Walking Dead. We don't want Georgia to look like the Walking Dead, for God's sakes. We don't want Tennessee. My son lives in Tennessee. We don't want that Walking Dead. South Carolina, be smart. Any state that's opening up premature, be smart. Stay at home. Be strong. There's so many ways that you can do things. You got children, take them out in the backyard, let them run around. Things oh, gee, but I don't have a backyard. Then what you do, you create a exercise routine in your home for them. Maybe take them walking around the block. Be safe. Make sure that you have them on masks, things of that nature. It's so many things that we can do. I don't have a whole lot of time. I'm about to run out of time. You know, I already done went over. But I know for me, my family, my friends, for those who are sitting in the back and can't hear, for those who have called in and text and asked me, Gene, are you going out on Friday? The answer is emphatically no, we're not. We're going to be here practicing social distance. We're not fools. No siree, because I'm going to live to 103. Just understand that. And I used to see that we little kid. I refuse to be caught up. But if you're a person and you're a barber, you're beautician, nail tech, small business owner, and you're saying, okay, Gene, what we supposed to do then? You got all the answers. You talking all that smack, but you're not dust, and dust. Let me get, babe. I didn't get my water, babe. That's what's happening. Can you get that for me out of the cooler? I'm getting hot.
Even a personal trainer.
Even a personal trainer. There's ways to do that. I already seen a personal trainer that's having sessions right now on Zoom. Look, whatever your profession is, I guarantee you we can scale it up for you. We can show you how to make money in your sleep and do still the things that you love. But you got to be willing to change. You got to be willing to listen. You got to be willing to learn. You got to be willing to get uncomfortable, because a lot of times people get stuck because they're not able to adapt. They're not able to change. They always have done it this way. I don't know what you're talking about. I've always done it this way. My grandmother, my grandfather taught me this. Well, they're dead and gone. Those ways are old, and it's time for you to be, reshapeable. You got to be able to allow somebody to remold you, to retrain you, to teach you a different way of doing things. I had to do it. I didn't like it. I don't think. Thank you, honey bunches. I don't have my little straw, but that's okay, guys. Give me 1 second. Before I close this out. I normally have a little straw, but that's okay. But I had to get uncomfortable. I learned from a lot of people way younger than me that taught me how to rebrand myself, taught me how to create multiple streams online, taught me so much stuff that I didn't even know. And I've been in business for years, but I had to be willing to learn. I had to be willing to change. I had to be willing to do something that I didn't want to do. And yes, I failed my way forward. I failed so many times, learning about integrating, learning about, funnels. I didn't know anything about funnels. I didn't know anything about AWebers or autoresponders. I didn't know anything about tracking. I didn't know anything about, email lists. All these different things were brand spanking new to me. And a lot of times I couldn't even get my funnel to integrate with my autoresponder. I was like, what am I doing wrong, man? My email list was not being created. I didn't know how to do a campaign. I didn't know how to build a funnel. Some of my funnels were not live. The prices. I didn't even know how to integrate the merchant, account and things of that nature. It was a lot of things that I didn't know, but I had to go through it. I had to allow myself to be uncomfortable. I had to allow myself to be trained and taught by someone who could teach me. And guys, if it made the difference, when I rebranded myself a little over a year or so ago, I made 6 figures in 4 months, turned around, made 6 figures again in 3 months. If I thought I was just BSing and it was magical, or it was just my day of the month, or whatever the crap it could be, did it again. So that means I know what I'm doing. Created an online course not even a week or so ago. Already made 5 figures. Made 5 figures in 1 week. There's no telling what we're going to make this week, because people are looking. People are sick and tired of being sick and tired. I asked you when I first started this broadcast, what have you learned? What have COVID-19, what have this lockdown taught you? What has this pandemic taught you? Well, I hope that it's taught you that in order for us to thrive, you and I, we got to look out for you and I. We got to come together. We got to learn from one another. We got to understand that the government is not going to take care of you. The government is not for you. It's all about the green. And you're going to have to make a decision that, am I going to be a casualty, or I'm going to be a person who thrive and change and build? This is what you got to ask yourself, because you were promised all this stuff, right? You was promised the stimulus. Some of y'all still ain't got a stimulus. You was promised unemployment. Some of y'all still ain't even kicked in yet. You was promised the stimulus for the SBA. Where is that? Oh, Ruth Chris got it. I'm sorry. You was promised all these things and you still haven't got it. And some of you still waiting. When are you going to wake up and say, you know what? I'm going to adapt. I'm going to change. I was telling my girlfriend, I said, I was very, very proud of her, because she saw a need, filled the need, and now she's making money hand over fist, creating these masks, beautiful masks that I showed you. She's making money. Other people are creating. Another lady, she's teaching online. She's tutoring. Somebody else that I talked to, that, like my husband said, personal trainer, training a different way. Guys, there's so many things that you can do right now to not put yourself or your family members in harm's way. I pray, guys, I live in Georgia, and I pray that, I know that I talked to a lot of my people. They said they're not going out, but I pray those who watch this show, whether you watched it live or replay, I pray that you don't go out tomorrow. I pray that you don't go run into the gyms and lose your mind. I'm just so happy my gym said they not open, so they say they're not playing with that. But I hope that you don't go out here and get in the gyms and the nails done and all this old stuff only to find yourself sick a few days later. Okay, stay at home, stay yourself protected, practice social distancing, take care of your children, take care of your family, take care of yourself for God's sakes, and make sure you understand that it's not all about the money, because a deaf man, the richest man in the world, the richest man in the world, when he's on his deathbed, he'll give up all that money to have life. Don't let yourself be caught up in a situation where you're wishing that you would have made a better decision. Okay? Guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Jean Marlo Davis. I'm a wealth creator. Let me drop some things for you. There are some ways that you can get in touch with us. Now, if you need a free consultation, first of all, what I want you to do is go to twcuniversity.com. twcuniversity.com. When you go to TWC University, you'll see a video of me talking about the university or whatever. And when you scroll down, you'll see the telephone number to reach us or to get on our calendar. That calendar is for a free 15-minute consultation. The free 15-minute consultation. Now, let me tell you, I'm on the phone all day, every day. So you want to go ahead and click and schedule your free 15-minute consult because the calendar filled up. I'm striving and been working very hard. My mouth stayed dry because I'm constantly talking, working with business owners, doing strategy sessions to help people to grow their business, to grow their brand in these uncertain times. Go to twcuniversity.com. You can, like I said, contact us by phone, get on our calendar. You'll see where you need to put your email in there and your name. That's how you get on our email list, so you can get all the updates. You can get all the newsletters. You can get the information that we're putting out there to help you in these times, guys. And if you go further and watch the presentation inside there, it's a learn and earn platform to help you, to educate you, to have a coach with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week that teach you about taxes and finance and investing and personal development. Guys, as low as $19 a month, $19.99, as low as $19.99. It's a true learn and earn platform where you can earn 20% up to 50% on products that you can promote inside your home. twcuniversity.com. Go there now. And also, guys, if you need coaching, you need mentorship, you need to scale your business. You're saying 15 minutes, Jean, will not do anything for me. Guys, if you go to theluckfirmllc.com, theluckfirmllc.com, what you're going to see is some experiences. My number is still up at the top if you want to call me. But you'll see different coaching experiences that you yourself can select, that you yourself can participate in. 100% tax deductible, that we could come up with a game plan to help grow your business. I know if I can make 10K in a week like I did last week, you can too. And I want to say this, I don't say it to brag or boast, because it was so funny. I was being interviewed today for a presentation I'm doing for a group or organization, a nonprofit organization on Sunday. The guy was asking me to talk about myself, and I laugh and I blush a little bit because I don't really like talking about myself, but it's the truth. It's the truth. I'm getting used to it. My coach tell me, you spit it out there and say what you do and da 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 da. So I'm learning how to even just do that without feeling bad, because I know there is people out there that's not making the type of money that I'm making. But what I feel good about is I'm able to show you how to make it if you're willing to pick up the phone. Are you willing to sign up for a course? Invest in yourself. Don't go buy no brand new TV. If you do get a stimulus, you get your refund or whatever. Don't go buy a brand new TV, a doodad, or some craziness online. Invest in yourself. Why don't you? Invest in yourself so you don't never have to worry about, if anything like this ever happen again, you being caught behind the 8 ball, but you being out front. Guys, those are the ways that you can get in touch with me. Remember that the Jean Marlo Davis show is every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Went a little over today, but I was very, very passionate. It took me a minute to even get out the gate with this conversation because I'm still in shock that they're trying to open up tomorrow. But make sure you tune in every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for information and inspiration to impact the nation. Also, make sure you tune in every Monday at 7 p.m. for what? Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Marlo Davis. Is about teaching you how to make money, how to grow your money, how to protect your money. It's all about money. That's what the Money Madness show is about. Again, thank you for being here. And let's keep each other in prayer. Why don't we? Let's pray for everybody. I just want everybody to know that Bruce and myself, we're praying for all of us, not just my family. I'm praying for your family, praying for the world, praying we need a healing, praying that this COVID-19 quickly abates. Just praying for all of us, guys, that we make it through this so we can have some form of peace about this situation and that we be smart in case something like this happens again. So stay in prayer, stay in faith, don't give up, be encouraged. Hopefully by God's grace, you'll see me Monday, and hopefully this time that we have together, it give you some peace to see that somebody out there in this world besides yourself cares about you. We care about you. We care about your family. We care about your kids because you're the future. Your children are the future. And we don't want people just going out here for foolishness. And let's just stay in prayer and let's stay in faith, okay? And stay connected. And always, by God's grace and mercy, social distance yourself. Like my good friend Stormy said, 6 feet under or 6 feet apart. Which one will you choose? I pray that you do the 6 feet apart and be wise. My name is Jean Marlo Davis. I'm your wealth creator. You're a wealth creator too. And remember, you can have, be, do anything. Go to those websites, twcuniversity.com, theluckfirmllc.com. Let us see how we can help you so you don't have to worry about money ever again. Thank you for watching, and I see you on Monday for Money Madness. God bless and take care.